Good to see you, Adrian. Come on,
Jerry!
Come on, Jerry!
Whoa!
Face.
That's a long sweep.
Nathan,
You can't move.
there's a young boy who was down there with his mum.
Because I don't want to step on toes.
Oh, he's trying. He's trying. See you later, folks. Well done. Alright, ta-ta.
She's running.
Aye, it's that time again. Speyside Ultra Marathon time. 2 races again this year. There's 100k from Aviemore to Buckie and one from Tamdhu station to Buckie, which is only 50 kilometres instead of the 100 from Aviemore. I'm covering the second half of the 100k. Jenny there just covered the first half from Aviemore to here, and she's done that on foot, bless her. So that's a very, very fit wifey. I'm doing it on my bike, of course. Now Roberta is with me today, but when I say she's with me, she got dropped off by Big Ian for the start of the 50k. That was at 11 o'clock. The 100k has started at 5 AM this morning. It's now 2:15 in the afternoon. They're way ahead of schedule. There's a cut off at Craigellachie in 15 kilometres, cut off at 4:30. So the ones that just scratched just now, there's a few of them have scratched. I've got one guy who might be a concern, he might not make it. But if he carries on at his current pace, he will easily, and the rest of them are flying. So it's earlier than in previous years, but that means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now we've got my first customers. How you doing? You okay? Well, hopefully I can cheer you up. Alrighty. How you doing, buddy? You alright? Yeah, good. Yeah. And you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Get well?
You still biking quite a bit, yeah?
No.
You're
No.
not?
No. I've forgotten your name. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris.
Willie Rushton.
Chris Rushton. That's
He
it.
did Devil Devil.
Yeah.
You were a chief when I was on 6-1 lights.
Yeah.
So.
So Audrey's my back marker today, and I had her as a back marker in 2022 on the Murray Coastal Ultra. She just reminded me. So we had Storm Flores a couple of weeks ago, an unseasonal windstorm, and it created merry hell with the trees. I've passed a heap of trees that have been sawn up on the Speyside Way so far, and I dare say there's going to be a lot more. We had heaps by our house, they're still sawing them all up now. Look at this, man. Isn't that just awesome? Of course Kyle is in league with the weather gods, and this year having nice weather is no exception. It's been really hot for a lot of the time, but he's managed to make it about 20 degrees today instead of 27, 28 like we've been having. So even though it's been nice, he's made it not unbearable for running. He is in league with the weather gods. Next to some broom. If you just stand still and listen to broom this time of year in the sunshine, you hear these pods cracking open. Canadians, I love you, but you should have kept your fireweed to yourselves. This stuff, it's called fireweed because it's the first thing to colonise after a big burn. The seeds are that hardy, so it spreads a lot. Don't know if it's considered invasive like balsam and Japanese knotweed, but once it gets in, it sets in. It's pretty though, it's pretty, but we've got some trails that go through it and it gets really overgrown and the stalks rip you to shreds. This is the sound of the Spey today, with the harvesting going on. And that was quite funny. This wifey went past on a fat bike and I said, "Oh, hi, nice fatty." And she went past and she thought I said hi fatty to her. So when she came back, she said, "Get out of my way, fatty." So I had to explain to her. Bless. She wasn't really a cyclist. It was an e-fatty thing. One of them Chinese jobs that the delivery guys use. Not many signs so far. Not complaining. Got these leaves down. Okay, so we're coming up to Craigellachie now, which is the cut-off, the important cut-off time we got. Oh, it's 10 to 4, cut-off's past. So Audrey's going to make it comfortably, I think, just over a K to go. Man, it's beautiful out here today, it really is. Stunning. She's walking and she's catching the boy up in front. I think they'll both make the cut-off, but whether they make the end of the race or not, that's a different matter altogether, because Ben Egan, I mean, the next section is all uphill for a long way and you go quite high to the highest part of the course on Ben Egan, and yeah, it's a struggle and that kills most of them. The tail gunners, if you like. We'll see. We shall see. I'll be here whatever. There we go, that's the old Thomas Telford Iron Bridge. I think he built the one down south first. This one's quite famous. People get married on it now. I think Murray Walker would have described this moment a lot more dramatically than me. Someone meow as Audrey flies past. Now I'm on a Railway Walks Facebook group and they all get quite a lather on about this tunnel here. I think it's the last surviving tunnel on the old Speyside railway. How you doing? Alright. It's pretty cool, like. Choo choo! It used to be bumpy where all the sleepers were, but that's gone now. They've smoothed it out. Runners? I've not got any runners. What are you on about?
Come on, Audrey, well done! Woo! chocolatey stuff. Oh, right. Aye. I thought we were going to say seal.
I've nicked somebody's bagel. Sorry.
No.
It was someone that never made it, so I'm eating their food. But I'm sharing it with a wasp apparently. All these goodies and grub left behind. Pack of banana. Sweeties. Active root and water. I've got these up all the checkpoints for everyone. On you go. Don't worry about me. I'm just talking nonsense to my camera. So this is the what we call the leafy green lane from the Firich side in along the river Firich, and then up here up to Arndilly and then up to Benhagen. So the runners have got a several mile long slog uphill now. Not pleasant for them. They've been putting reusable tie wraps on the signs up here so far, which is a pleasant change. I still have to get off the bike and put them on the rack, which is, so it only saves me a tiny bit of work, but thanks guys, thanks for looking out for me, thank you. Audrey was just telling me about how she's done a 100-kilometre ultra on all 7 continents. She is the only person ever to achieve that. She's ultra running royalty, and she's our back marker today. Still doing it. She did it in Antarctica on ice with neoprene face mask and ski goggles and all that. That's just mental. Blows my mind. Here we go then, Audrey.
Right.
This is the Benhagen climb.
Okay.
I'll let you walk on this.
I do remember this.
Yeah, I won't prod you too much going up here. Right, I've got some things to pick up, so I'll see you in a minute.
Yep.
You're hitting left when you hit the top.
Left
Okay,
top,
there's a T-junction and it should be marked with these flags, but yeah, left if in doubt.
Right. Actually, do you know what? I do remember that road,
Yes.
but the trees were a lot shorter.
How about that for a view then, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit lumpy. Just be careful. Take your time.
Yeah. Oh, Jenny, this is where she used to hang out.
Aye, Middle Earth, aye. That's correct. Not here today, obviously. And so it was. The rainforest swallowed up Audrey, and she was lost forever. Fuck's sakes. Sign fall offage. Oh no! Oh Jesus, look at that. Oh, 2 seconds more, that was disaster. Oh, in fact that probably is disaster. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Ow. Oh man, this is a disaster. And that brake disc is really hot. I'll have to turn this upside down. Well, I've got to get that bungee from out of my chain on cassette. Please no. One very oily bungee is out. I'm hoping I haven't done any mech damage. I'll only find that out in a minute. But scalded myself on my brake disc. Mind Rob did that once and she's still got a brake disc shaped kind of tattoo on her arm. Sare, bit of parcel water on it. Alright, the mech seems to work. I think 6 inches farther and that would have been a total disaster. End of day disaster. So I'll be picking my way down here very slowly now. You know the old saying, he who thinks the amount of berries on a rowan tree can predict the winter coming is a buffoon. This is usually absolutely filthy. So it shows you what kind of year we've had, with hardly any rain, lots of hot sunny weather. Oh, we've got a new one. How are we doing? You okay?
Yeah. Right, I'm just fixing my flask.
Yeah, don't mind me, just keep going. Oh, yeah. Misjudged that one. This course can most definitely be split into sections. I love this little section here where you come down off of Benhagen down to Brig. It's only a farm track, but it's just really nice. And then after that you have the road section between Brig and Fochabers. And then you have the single track section between Fochabers and Speyside. Then you have the coastal section between Speyside and Buckie. Man, beautiful day, beautiful day. Bloody hell. Brig car park seems to have been twatted by the storm as well. Right. Wow. I was hoping there might be a bin in here for my tie wraps, but alas, none thus far. Oh, might use this manning shoe, so. Oh man, I told Audrey all the climbing was done. I forgot about this hill coming out of Delphi, Brig. Man, it's quite tough, even on an e-bike. Oh wow, I'm glad that bit's over with. And now we're presented with beautiful views again. Evening sunshine is warm but not too warm, bit of a breeze. Did I mention it was really nice today? Okay, it looks like I've got an issue. Number 7 Nathan appears to be asleep over at Brig. I don't know if he was in that car. Don't know what to do. I've messaged the group. 45 is me, 36 is Audrey. Right, I'm heading back for Nathan. which means I've got to do that bastard hill again. But I've got to make sure that he's not lying in a gutter down there somewhere. Hey, this will be fun. Turns out Nathan's scratched. He's in a car on his way to Fochabers. So I got to go back up that hill again. Deep joy. Ah well. It's a nice day. Oh, how the times they are a-changing. This hill, I used to single speed up with a trailer on. And now it hurts going up on an e-bike. Earth pillars ahead, then Fochabers. How's about you now?
I'm alright, like now. Fancy seeing you here, matey. Oh, you fine? Let's have a laugh. Actually, I had
He's pulled out. Nathan, he's pulled out. You tell him, Audrey, you tell him. Okay, so we're at Fochabers. The sun is going down and Audrey has withdrawn. She's been battling with that for miles, 10 miles. She's finally made the decision to go. So I'm going to go for a chippy. Roberta is off that way to find the next back marker, and then I shall catch up. If I can, I might not catch up with anyone tonight. Man, that was a tough shift. Too early for the chippy in Aberlour, too late for the chippy in Fochabers, so I've had to go to the Coopy and get myself some sandwiches. But I'll tell you what, this is the most pleasant it's ever been while I've sat here. Normally it's freezing beneath. Himalayan balsam. It's all over this Spey catchment. It's a weed. Looks pretty, but it's a pain in the ass. It crowds everything else out. Okay. I feel really bad because I said to Audrey ages ago, before when I first met her today, I said basically that the 4:30 cut-off was a bit pointless because anyone that is, you know, struggling to make 4:30 never makes it over Ben Egan and finishes anyway, you know, so I think that put her down. I mean, it's called hard facts, but I might have said it in an unsympathetic way, and maybe that put her down a wee bit, but I don't think she'd have made it anyway. But I feel a bit bad about that. So Audrey, I'm really, really sorry that I put it a bit too bluntly to you. It is a bit of a pointless cut off. Sorry. Right, I'm having a whinge. This is what really pisses me off, right? Well, that's some flags. You've got a Speyside way marker up there, and you've got some flags telling you to come this way. So we come down this way, and not 50 yards down this way, there is a pointless sign telling you to go that way. So I got to stop, get off my bike, take the sign down, put it in there. So, pain in the friggin' arse. And it's nearly dark, and I've got to faff around with unnecessary shite like that. Can't be grumpy for long when you got views like this, so eh? This detour was halfway through the field, so the river's still moving this way. The original path is way over to our left, on the other side of what we can see is the river now. Unbelievable. Let's go that way. Look at that though. Okay, so I've just looked on the tracker and 47, the back marker, is almost finished. I'm just coming into Port Gordon, so I've made the executive decision to plough on to the end. I won't collect the rest of the signs. I'm not going to stay out when everyone's finished. So, over to you, Mr. Kyle Gregg. So we've got some kind of special moon coming up here in Buckie at the end. I'm feeling a bit deflated at the finish. I made it in just after the last guy finished. So, how many minutes? Couple of minutes was it?
Couple of minutes,
Couple of minutes,
yeah.
aye. So, yeah, got some beer and we're heading off now to get my van from Tamdhu. And yeah, that's been quite a long day. But I hope I've got some nice footage for you. Certainly the sunsets I've got from Speyside look amazing. Oh. Now, I'm just a week back from Bloodstock, and I noticed down there the trees are ahead of ours in terms of turning in colours. Some of them are virtually brown already, although ours are going, and it's all down to water deficit. It's almost a false autumn. It's because it's been so dry all year. The trees have rushed through their cycle and the leaves are going early. If it was to become nice and lush and wet for August and September, they might grow some more, but I doubt it. I think that's it for this year. We will have an early fall. The elderberries aren't ready yet though. Chop chop, got wine to make. What are you pointing that thing at me for? Go on, pass off, leave me alone. Aye, same to you. See, look at that prick.